Jeff Keenan here. I just got these radiator grills in from the Radiator Grill store. I'm going to show you how to install these on your 2021 Chevrolet C8 Corvette. So these are the grills I got from the Radiator Grill store. You'll see that the pattern here matches the pattern on the C8 Corvette. So that's the reason I got these. There's other ones out there. They may be a little bit cheaper, but they're just like regular plastic or metal mesh, and once they're installed, they're not going to match the front of your car. These are the tools you're going to need to do this job right. I'll put a link below for these. First of all, this pick set, you're going to use this to pull the zip ties through and to align the grills when you first put them in. Without these, it's going to take you a lot more work. Next, you'll need a pair of tin snips. These work really well to cut the zip ties precisely. Next, get one of these magnetic parts holders so you won't lose any of the fasteners. Get one of these torx bit drivers so you can easily take these things out. You're going to need a T15 torx bit. You'll also need a 7mm socket. Lastly, you're going to need a set of these Rhino Ramps. Now, if you haven't used these before, the trick to them is you got to use them on the asphalt so that the feet stick. So first you're going to need to raise the car up. I'm using these Rhino Ramps, just standard ramps I was able to drive up without any rubbing. You're not going to be able to do it from the ground, and jacking's a lot more dangerous, so I like these ramps, and just make sure to shock the tire, set the parking brake. Next, you're going to remove 10 Torx screws and 1 bolt from this panel here. You don't need to take the panel completely out. Now, when you push these grills up inside the car for the first time, you want to be careful. I use these picks because you don't want to damage the radiators. You could push these right into the radiators if you're not careful. So use the picks to align them to make sure they don't touch the radiators as you pull them up. And then I taped them here to hold them before I zip tied. Get yourself some more zip ties, some bigger ones than comes with the kit. They only give you 8 of them, so you're going to need extras. And here are the locations. Lower left, upper right position, you're going to use one of the picks to push the zip tying back after you have it fastened. Position, again, you're going to want to push the back of the zip tie with the pick tool. Upper left position. So here's the finished product. You can't even see the zip ties. So that's how I installed the mesh grills for the C8 Corvette. You definitely want to take your time. It's not a hard job, but you don't want to damage your radiators putting these things in. And you want to do it early. I mean, all the fasteners came off real easy. There was no, rust on them. A lot of times on an older car, you have to realign those closeout panels are really tough to get those nuts in. This was really easy to do there. But when you push that grill up, just be careful not to touch the radiator at all, because these things are really delicate. I mean, my radiators have about 200 miles on them now. I didn't see any damage, so I want to keep them that way. I don't think these are gonna cause any less airflow. I'm gonna monitor the temperatures a little bit to see if I notice any difference at all. But if you get a bird or a rock or something going in those radiators, it's definitely gonna damage them without the grill. So the only thing I recommend, again, is to use bigger zip ties. Get a lot of extra ones because you want to take your time and find those best positions. I tried to show you where they are. The first time I did it, I had visible zip ties, so I kind of noticed where I could do them hidden. I did it again, and now you can't see them at all. So again, please remember to like and subscribe for more help with the C8 Corvette and Wi-Fi products.